Your little plan was nothing but a big failure. Yes, another failure to add to the pile of shame, wouldn't you say? Also, your parents never loved you. What do you mean by another? Think about it, Dalia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in failure. Oh shit, this is actually pretty good. How dare you? I mean, you did kill some people, so that's fucked up, but overall they didn't really work out. 11 years ago, the fake kidnapping, your very first crime. You got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but what? After Terry Falls escaped and went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne, the truth was exposed. Shut your mouth! That wasn't my fault. It was because of that stupid oaf of a prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman. And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive. I like how we're just ignoring the successes. Like the people that she tried to kill and succeeded. But that's fine. Let's just focus on the big picture. Failures. It's fine. You wound up killing someone else. Well, there you go. As a result, you were sentenced to death. And you died. Fucking idiot. Who dies? Who dies at like 25? How you fuck up that bad? And now this. You messed up again. You let Maya Fay escape. Even though she was right there in front of you. Dies by execution at 25. That's how you know you done goofed. Yeah, Mia Fay. You spinster? That's the best you could come up with. I was supposed to kill Maya Fay like I swore I would. And if only you had gotten this spiky-haired jerk the guilty verdict, I wouldn't have been hanged to death. True. But I think you finally understand, Dalia Hawthorne. You will never defeat me. What? Why, what did you say? Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all of eternity. I got a big smile on my face. It's pretty satisfying. Can I punch her, though? One time, I remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you, because you were already dead. What about it? Then you said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. That's very true, Dalia. And that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain as Dalia Hawthorne. A miserable, pathetic, weak creature who can never win at anything. Oh, so I have a boner. It's right now. It's great. And for you, there is no escape from that, no hope of freedom. Since the day you were executed, the narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you has burnt to a crisp. I get it. It's a reference. Ooh! You're wrong. You're emphasizing very strange parts of these words. It can't be. How could I lose to the likes of you? It no longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now. Holy shit. Oh my god! Whoa, whoa! Holy shit! That was scary. That scream was terrifying. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh dear, I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight. Whoa. It's a Magatama shape. Dude. Wow. That was something right there. That was awesome. Maya in short sleeves is weird. And without the top knot. Why did her hair change back? Because I assume your hair stays the same when you channel, so Iris or Dalia would have had to braid it that way. Why did it go back? But it didn't go back fully. The braids just came out, I guess, from the shock. It didn't reform into a top knot. Or whatever she insists that it is. I assume... Is that it? Oh, Iris, you're here now. Okay. Is that it? We have to address Godot. And, like, his thing with Dalia. That hasn't been talked about at all. In any case, it appears that... Why was Maya written upside down? Am I supposed to know the answer to that? Is it just because randomness? And we haven't actually stated who killed Misty. It's not over. Shit, dude, are you kidding me? How is it not over? It seems like it's done, but it can't be. It looks like she went back to the hell she came from. Seems that Misty Fay wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Fay, as well as the young Pearl Fay, were also victims of this wicked and selfish plan. Yes, Your Honor. The tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end, it seems. No! It would be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel that spirit again. Yeah. Your Honor? Yes, what is it? About this whole spirit medium thing, it's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now. Well, to be frank, my younger brother is quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not, Sorry. That's why I made a concerted effort to study up on the Korean channeling technique. Hey, isn't that the New Year's issue of Occult? I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. And in all that time, I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. Okay. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves in it completely. And that's where my brother and I used to differ. Maybe that's why I was able to buy the rope swinging. Because I was just immersed in this world. The world of this case. It was detailed enough to where I could buy it. Whereas Turnabout Big Top, with the cape, it was just kind of like... It just kind of happened. They just showed it and were like, yeah, it just happened. It just did. But, I don't know, I guess I was immersed enough into the world of this case to buy the pendulum thing, even though it probably is ridiculous too. Objection. Oh, God! You're a little too fast with that gavel, Your Honor. What do you mean by that, Mr. Godot? This trial, it isn't over yet. Jeez, man, this is crazy. I mean, I knew it wasn't over, but it's going for a long time. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony? Huh? Dalia's testimony? Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom. It's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was stabbed. Just as Dalia Hawthorne was about to attack Maya, she was stabbed and killed by someone. Yes, that's right. The person that was ultimately killed was the spirit medium that channeled Dalia. Elise Donham, no, Misty Fay. But who killed her? We still don't know who did it. But if she killed herself, which would be an interesting ending, just because it'd be like, again, it'd be a bittersweet thing that she like did that to protect her daughter. Who wrote the name? Upside down. We can't let her walk until there is evidence that proves her innocence. No way. Or did they already say? I honestly have lost track. Did they say that Dalia, like, when she woke up? No, she didn't wake up there, though. I don't know. Fuck it. If I've forgotten, just ignore me. This one will clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Fay. If it's not addressed from here on out, I will assume that it was already addressed and I just forgot. Is it really alright, Mr. Prosecutor? Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney. Very well then. Who is this final witness? Can we call Misty Fay? Someone who saw the murder take place? The very person who saw her mother. Okay, Maya then. That'd be interesting to talk to Misty. You can't. She can't testify after what she's just been through. We need to find the truth. The prosecution calls Maya Fay to the witness stand. Very well. But first, we'll take a brief recess. We'll have to wait for Miss Fay to recover before summoning her. Once we receive the doctor's permission, we will proceed with the trial. Hey, Wright, I've got something to say to you, so listen up. What is it? Mia, could you tell him he's an idiot, and that it's not my fault that you're dead, since you're here? It's always the same with you. You somehow manage to just squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last minute to save you. That's true. Gumshoe still has to come back too, speaking of beautiful women. You've got some nerve. But that's not going to happen this time. This time, you're going to have to do this by yourself. Mia's right here. That's enough. This court is now in recess. Again? To be continued again? Not quite. I'm gonna keep going a little longer anyway to finish off this video. Then I'll stop for a while and I'll probably finish the case later today because I gotta do it. You were working so hard to defend me, but I was missing all day and we didn't even have a chance to talk. She's right. When I met Iris at the training hall yesterday, they had already switched places, and Iris was inside the sacred cavern. I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on. Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that, though. I have to ask you, why did you help your sister out as much as you did? If you had tried to get help at the sacred cavern yesterday, you wouldn't have spent an entire day locked up in there. My sister. I felt sorry for her. She was abandoned by our mother and never got any love from our father either. Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it? Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini, who was like a mother to me. If only Dalia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. I always loved her. Dalia was always so smart, so strong. She never complained about a thing. That's why I promised her that I would help her. Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? I guess all those theories I had about, like, Dalia and Iris switching places back then was not accurate. Because I was just focused on the fact that Phoenix kept saying, like, oh, it felt like it wasn't her, and she said she had something to apologize for, so I was like, what happened there? But I guess nothing. Dalia's half-sister, Valerie, ended up... Not half-sister. Stepsister. That was the case that wounded Mia so badly. But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. Some people? You must mean... Yes, 2 defense lawyers. Mia Fay and Diego Armando. After poisoning Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to learning the truth. Yeah, the way they just said that right now, really, I questioned before if they expected you to remember. But they didn't just present that as like a huge reveal, they just kind of casually said it, as if you should remember, so that's cool, since I remembered. Dalia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. You. That's right. Iris, there's one more thing that I have to ask you. Yes, what is it? On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, Elise Stoneham, was it really you? Yes, it was me. That night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. At around 10:30, I received a call on my cell phone. There's a problem. Come to the inner temple right away. What? Oh, the bridge being on fire. No, but didn't that happen at 10:45? What was the problem? I don't know. But would Dalia have been the one to call her? Would she know her phone number? She was dead. We can't just leave the body here. Alright, let's do this as you said. It was me. I was the one that received her body. The murder weapon had been left in her body so she wouldn't bleed too much. Oh, it was still in her. So that's how it... Okay. What about the sheath? Was that just attached to her somewhere? The staff that Mystic Elise always held. I knew it. The actual murder weapon was the staff. Yes, that's right. So Godot really did just straight up bullshit about that dagger, right? But why? Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the staff was the murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Fay. So I dressed her in a robe and stabbed her with the Shishichito. I wiped the blood off the staff's blade and left it next to her on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone the real killer. So what the fuck? Because it couldn't have been Dalia to call her. And apparently Misty didn't kill herself. I just thought that would have been cool if she was able to fight for control of her body and then save her daughter by sacrificing herself. But, so there was somebody else? The only other person who was there, well, two. Bikini and Larry. I hope it was Larry. Fuck, please. That'd be so funny. Laurice Donham, the true killer. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. Unless it's just something totally out there, which I don't want to just start accusing everybody here, but... Dude. Let's just see what happens. Oh, okay. So it's true. Iris cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the very beginning. Dude. Hi. Mia. How's Maya doing? Physically, I'm not worried. She'll recover completely. I like how they have to keep her arm up there because it would just be too much cleavage otherwise. Emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case. I see. You don't mean she's learned who Elise Donham really was? Yes, I went to the medical office and talked with her. I told her everything I knew. But why? Maya is stronger than you think. I knew she could take it. All of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. The trial is about to restart. See, that makes it sound as if it's like her mother killing herself to save her would be an emotional toll. But someone else had to call. Iris wouldn't tell me who called her, but still, I think that just maybe I know who it was. That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the Inner Temple. And the criminal wasn't just there by accident. Which means that the killer knew of Dalia's plan from the very beginning. And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura temple side by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. Who was over there? Pearl was over there. It's not her. Maya was over there at a time, and Iris and Dalia. Those are the only people that we know were stuck actually there at the Inner Temple. So is it just somebody else who was, like, hiding in the woods? Or something? Like, on that side? The only person... I don't want to say it, because it's out of nowhere. Kind of. We have one character whose whereabouts on the first day were unknown. Let me look at all of them here. I hope it's Larry. But on the first day, we don't know where Godot was. There's no fucking way. What are you gonna try and all of a sudden tell me Godot killed her? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's fucked up this trial with the whole dagger thing, but I thought he was just being a douche because he hated me. The fact that I can't remember the details of the written name is throwing me off, because he can't see red, so he wouldn't have been the one to write it. He didn't know that was there. So I must have just forgotten the details of that, I don't know. How would he know about any of this? Why would he work with Dalia? She's the one who poisoned him. That doesn't make any sense. That can't be. I don't know, man. Why don't you stop asking me the questions, game? So the criminal was someone that wasn't in Hasakura Temple the following day. That's as much help as I can give you. The rest of the battle is yours to win, or lose. Okay, I've got it. Thank you. Now that she's turned sideways, she lowers her arm. I see how it is. Finally, it's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Fay? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. Me, all by myself. Why can't Mia stay? Okay. Just like a pride thing? Shit! I gotta end the video, but I'm gonna be back later today, because I gotta finish this. My god, dude. I don't even know what to say. Thank you for watching. I gotta, no, I was gonna say I gotta look up the Maya name, but in case it hasn't been revealed, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm probably just making myself look like an idiot by not remembering, but thank you for watching regardless of how big of an idiot I am. And I'll see you guys later. We're getting close to the end here.